Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel. And as the title says, Joe X got canceled. Now, for those of you that don't know who Joe X is a YouTuber who does the ultimate testing and destruction of knives, axes, machetes, things of that nature. He's had a YouTube channel for years, and what he does is he basically gets a knife, takes it, and puts it through the ultimate torture test until it breaks. And that's his motto, until it breaks. And basically his whole channel is based on, I'm going to take this thing, and I'm going to beat the crap out of it until it breaks. And that's what he does. But he just put out a video last night, and he actually got canceled, banned, whatever you want to call it. He was saying that people were threatening him and trying to blackmail him, and it started affecting his personal life and his job. And so he's done. He's pulled down all of his videos off of YouTube, and he had hundreds and hundreds of them. And it sucks. I'm not going to tell you, I can't even talk. I'm not going to lie. It really sucks. It sucks to see that happen. And it sucks to know that people in this community, whether it's outdoor, knife community, or whatever community it was, pressured him so hard and came after him so hard that he felt he had to stop doing something he enjoyed doing and quit because of a bunch of woke assholes. And that's all you are. You're a bunch of woke assholes, you know. And any of you people that were involved, any of you people that caused this man to do this, any company that came after him this hard that caused him to do it, you all are pieces of shit and you suck. And I hope that you get exposed, and I hope people stop buying your products, and I hope your businesses go fucking under, because that's what needs to happen to you. Because whether you like Joe X or not, whether you liked his content or not, whether you liked his opinions or not, he has the right to have those opinions. And I didn't always agree with what he said. I didn't always agree with his outcomes or his opinions about blades, but I always enjoyed watching his channel because I always enjoyed seeing how far it would go before that knife or axe would break. I always liked watching him test it because he's doing things to knives and axes and machetes that you're never going to do to it in a tool using way ever in your life. But he actually showed how far you could push that knife or that axe or whatever he was testing to the breaking point. And honestly, it was impressive. Some of the things that he tested were impressive. I was shocked at how long it lasted before the tip snapped off or it broke in half or before the handle broke or something broke. I mean, because he's doing things with those things that you wouldn't do with those tools. But he put them to the ultimate torture test. And I think that has value. I think there's value in showing how far you can take a tool before it breaks and fails you. There's a lot of value in that, especially for people that are outdoorsmen and actually use knives and axes and saws and things like that on a regular basis. Now, like I said, I didn't always agree with his opinions at the end about what he thought about a knife, but I sure did enjoy watching him doing his crazy stuff to break it. I mean, it was a lot of fun. It was entertaining. He seemed to really enjoy it and put his heart into that. And it's a shame that a bunch of people that couldn't handle a little bit of constructive criticism came down on him so hard that he had to quit his channel. And it's a sad day that this is the world that we live in now, that a man with his own personal opinions, who's spending his own money testing this stuff, can't make a video and just give his opinion about it, you know. I make videos all the time, and I talk about things that I think are better than other products, and I talk about products I don't like. I talk about products I think suck. You know, does that mean that everybody out there that reviews a product now is going to get canceled just because we have a different opinion than somebody else? You know, I mean, just because, you know, say, you know, if I say I like Cold Steel knives, but you like Essie knives, and I think Cold Steel knives are great, but you think Essie knives are better, that's fine. We can have that opinion. You know, you can like them better than this knife, and you can have it, and that's fine. That's our difference of opinion, because we all as people have different tools that we like better than others. What works for me may not work for you. So when I'm making a venue, when I'm making a video, it's just my opinion on what I think about it. It's not gospel. You know, but these companies and people, whether you're a blacksmith or you're a company that produces knives and stuff, if he's giving you constructive criticism and being honest about his opinion and showing, you know, in extreme conditions how well your thing will hold up, you should take that into consideration. And maybe you should just make a better product, because maybe your product does suck. You know, or maybe your product doesn't suck and it's just not meant to be done in that way. And we all know that knives aren't meant to be used in the way that Joe uses them on his channel. That is not how you use a knife or an axe or a machete or anything. But his whole thing is, you know, test it till it breaks. So his whole stitch on YouTube is I'm going to take this thing and abuse the shit out of it until I break it. You know, he doesn't use it properly. He beats the shit out of it. That's what he does. That's what his channel's about. You shouldn't be getting butthurt about that. You should be like, wow, man, that's impressive that my knife lasted that long. Or, oh, wow, I need to make that a little bit better. Not let's cancel the guy because we can't handle the criticism. I mean, that's just crazy to me. That's crazy to me that people came down on him so hard that he felt he had to stop his YouTube videos. I mean, he literally took all his content down. It just blows my mind, you know, because I don't have any sponsors, so I have no skin in the game. When I buy something and you see it on my channel, I paid for it, I'm going to review it, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it. And that's my personal opinion. It's not gospel. You know, I actually just reviewed a product the other day that's been doing great for me, but I've had several people say it sucks, but they've never even tried it before. You know, but that's their opinion. You know, at least I've tried the product, you know, and I actually like it. But that's here and there. The fact that we're in a time where you can just cancel some guy over his opinion is ridiculous to me. And anybody that thinks this is okay, you guys are all pieces of shit. Whether if you're anybody that had anything to do with this that caused this, you're a piece of shit. That's all I can say. You're just a piece of shit. You know, and if you have a business, I hope your business fails. You know, because that's a bunch of crap. Make a better product. You know, make a better product. Make some good reviews. You know, if you can't handle honest reviews with people giving you honest opinions, I can't talk, then you're in the wrong business. Go get a helmet. Find your safe space, because this ain't for you. You know, and all you elitists out there that, you know, try to say that, you know, you can only have this knife or this knife, and you only need to use this knife for this or this, that. You guys can all kiss my ass too, because you know what? As I said, what works for one person doesn't work for another. And what you may think is great, somebody else may think is shit. You know, it's all in that person and how that works for them, you know. And if they enjoy that, if they buy a $10 knife, they think that's the best thing in the world, that's great. If you want to buy a $400 knife and you think that's the best knife, that's great too. Both of them can do the job, though, I'm sure. You know, I mean, it's just ridiculous to me. I hope people will get out there and show some support for Joe. I hope Joe comes back, because his channel was very entertaining to watch, you know, and even though I didn't agree with some of his outcomes and his opinions about things, it was definitely fun to watch. And YouTube's going to be a lesser place without him. The knife community will be a lesser place without him, because I think he did a really good job at showing that, you know, there's some lower budget knives out there that are actually a lot more durable than some of these high-end ones. And I think he was at least fair. He put everything through the same test, so that was fair. And then he gave his opinions. And I mean, I'll take anybody's honest opinion, whether I agree with it or not, any day over somebody that's some sponsored guy that's just going to feed me a bunch of crap because he wants to sell that product. That's the end game right there, you know. So, Joe, hang in there. Just know you got supporters out there. I hope people go watch that video and put a bunch of comments up. I do hope you can come back, because I do think that your content had value and still has value. And I'll tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that if you don't come back, there's going to be some people out there that are going to pick up that mantle and do it for no other reason, just to keep pissing off those people that can't handle constructive criticism, you know. So that's all I got to say. Support Joe X. I hope people will go over to where he put his last video up and give him support. I hope somebody finds out who are the ones that actually came down on him and caused this in the first place. I hope they expose those assholes and just run them out of business or whatever. They just need to go away, because we don't need people like that. You know, everybody's entitled to have their own opinions, make the videos that you want, put out the content you want, and just enjoy what you're doing. And it's just utterly ridiculous to me that he's being canceled, you know, just for doing extreme testing on people's products that they make. I mean, it just blows my mind. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it down in the comments below, and we will see you guys on the next one.